Oh my gosh, it actually worked. I guess rebooting the computer helps. Okay, everybody, it's meteorologist Steve Horstmeyer. I think we've got YouTube up and running. Yes, we do. Facebook is up and running. All right. So let's take a look, first of all, at oops, I forgot to push a button here. Oh, I know what's going on. Give me a second. Different people use different computers, so that's what's going on here. Okay, we're up and running now. Okay, let's take a look, first of all, at a time lapse starting at 3:13 this morning from our tower cam, and it'll kind of summarize what we've been going through during the day. All right, so let's go ahead here, and you'll see there's the cloud cover. As the sun comes up, you don't really see any sunshine. You see clouds. Look at the rain. There's a shower or two. Another set of showers coming through the area. When it's not showering, it's kind of drizzling. The cloud cover stays low and gray, and that summarizes the kind of day we had here in the Fox 19 Now viewing area. Now, I'm happy to say that this drizzly, drippy, dreary weather is going to slowly give way to some nice weather, and most of the weekend, if not all of it, looks pretty good at this point. Tomorrow, we'll still have some showers. The cloud cover won't be quite as thick, so it'll be a little bit brighter, and brighter enough that we end up in the low 70s in most locations. And a few showers again on Thursday, but just a few. Most of Thursday dry. Friday, we're looking at some showers, and they come to an end Saturday morning. And then from Saturday midday, let's say noontime, right on through Sunday, the weather at this point is looking very good for your weekend. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the forecast. Got showers, occasional showers Wednesday, a few additional showers Thursday, but mostly dry. And then Friday, showers again. Again, those are the showers that come to an end Saturday morning. Temperatures this morning were quite a bit different than they were the 2 mornings before that in the 50s. Look at that. Oxford had a low of 62. Everybody else was in the 50s. And that's about what we're going to do for tomorrow morning. And then high temperatures reported so far today. Now look what a little bit of clearing can do over in Shelbyville. They made it to 71, so they didn't get bright sunshine. They just got more sunshine than we got, which was basically almost zero. Everybody else in the 60s, but Wilmington, Chillicothe in the upper 50s. Now the normal high for today, and let me take a look and make sure I get the number right. This of course would be at CVG. The normal high for this date. Let's see, I'm almost there. The normal high on this date is, come on. Don't know why this, I have to go sideways because for some reason it doesn't want to slide sideways. Okay. 4:58 p.m. Ooh, the Weather Service missed all that stuff. All that stuff was missing, so I have to go to another source, and it's 76 or 77. I think it's 76, but just to make sure, we will look it up. Okay, let's go to a different source, since none of that came through the daily climate summary. There was an error there of some sort. Normals. This is the 27th of May, so we go to May. I'm sorry, I know this is boring. 77, normal high, 77. So far we are 13 degrees cooler than normal. 77, yeah, okay, so 77. Wow, okay, that's a considerable amount below normal for the high temperatures. And the current temperatures look like this. These are 7 p.m. temperatures, upper 50s to lower 60s. If we take a look at some weather stations around the area, you can see Blue Creek in Adams County at 57, along with Hillsboro, and the Fayette County Garage up north, along with Enon. We've got 59 in Connersville, 58 up on I-70. 58 in Brooksville. Falmouth, you're at 59. So Loveland, 59 degrees. That might be my sister and brother-in-law's temperature measurement. They're official observers for the Weather Service. And there you see, it doesn't look like there's much going on, but in many locations where you don't see rain, there's that drizzle or misty conditions. The mistiness is kind of beginning to settle down now, but overall it's been just one of those moist days around the tri-state. No big rains coming in for this evening, but you see that rain down around Paducah? We may catch some of that for tomorrow morning. And then there you see it. Still a lot of activity in the eastern U.S. We are basically in for some mostly to partly cloudy, showery weather into Saturday morning, and then it begins to dry out. And we've got some good news. If you like warm weather, if you want some pool weather, as people have been calling it, I think we can accommodate you there. Okay, so by 7 p.m., it had the rainfall moving off to the east. There's that batch we just saw down around Paducah. This is 7 a.m. So at the beginning of the morning commute, we're looking dry around the tri-state, but showers move back in, so occasional showers during the day on Wednesday. It dries out for Thursday morning, and right now this particular model is saying completely dry Thursday, so that might be good news. Even though we have that slight chance of a pop-up shower Thursday predominantly dry. Okay, by 7 a.m. Friday, the southeastern half of our viewing areas got some steady rainfall. That pushes off to the east. By Saturday morning, we've got a little bit more at 8 a.m., and then by the time we get to noon, it's gone, and we end up with a nice weekend with the next rain coming in. Okay, we're into Monday. We're into Tuesday now. We'll see. So it looks like it's going to dry out. Wednesday looks dry. Thursday looks dry, Friday looks dry, so it does look like we're going to have a dry week next week. So things are going to dry out, and it's going to warm up a little bit, and I'll show you all that coming up. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel's not real long, but it's not short either, and we do have better weather coming our way. I know a lot of kids are like, oh, I guess I want to get in the pool, and so it does look like it's going to warm up enough that with low temperatures in the 60s and high temperatures in the 80s for maybe 9 days, that for those of you that don't have heated pools, it's going to warm up that pool water quite a bit. What really kills the pool water temperature is cloudy afternoons like this and then chilly mornings. So we had 2 really chilly mornings, which really sucks the heat right out of the pool water. But that is coming to an end. Okay, so here's what you have happening by 11 o'clock. The rain turns into scattered showers as we head through the overnight. By 6:30 a.m., a few showers are moving back into the tri-state. We've got a few showers from time to time during the day, but not a lot on Wednesday. And then, of course, Thursday looks like it's going to be predominantly dry. So this evening, it's currently 60. We should see temperatures stay in the low 60s. Now, we had 63 by 7 p.m., and so we were a little bit warm. So it might be a few degrees cooler than that, but generally around 60 by 11 o'clock. Overnight, the low temperature in the upper 50s. With calm winds, and then tomorrow we think it's going to make it to 72. Remember, Shelbyville out there had just enough sunshine to push them to 71, so 72 is not too big of a stretch to imagine for tomorrow. And I know, after a day like this, you're thinking, geez, are we going to ever get to 70? I think so tomorrow, with just enough sunshine to push us that high. Okay, now the Climate Prediction Center, and while you're looking at that, give me a second. I've got to get a little swallow of Diet Mountain Dew here. Okay, so the Climate Prediction Center and their brand new 6 to 10 day outlook, which goes from the 2nd to the 6th of June, warmer than normal. And I agree with that. When we take a look at the 8 to 14 day outlook, that's the 4th to the 10th of June, and they do overlap a little bit. I agree with this also, warmer than normal. And then this is the one that's going to be updated Friday. It's got us near to a little bit warmer than normal. We'll have to see what happens. I think it's going to be warmer than normal out to the 22nd of June. Okay, precipitation-wise, notice we're below to near normal through the 6th. We're a little bit higher than normal from the 4th to the 10th. I do not agree with that. I think it's going to be lower than normal, and then near normal precipitation out to the 22nd. So I guess the good news is here that we're warming up. That'll warm the soils even more. The warmer the soil is, the faster the evaporation will be. And we don't have any gobs and gobs and gobs of rain coming our way. Looks like we're going to have near normal, sometimes slightly less than normal, but basically not enough rainfall to make a bigger mess of the wet soils out there. And so that's hopeful. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look now at the 7-day forecast. Okay, we're looking at a low tonight of 57, a high tomorrow of 72. We have spotty showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. Wednesday evening, FC Cincinnati plays, so if you're heading down to TQL Stadium, should be a nice evening for the game. Can't rule out a shower. Doesn't look to be too big of a mess. Thursday, slim chance. Scattered storms on Friday. Both days, a few showers here and there, not washouts. Thursday looks like the drier of the 2 days. Saturday, still some shower activity, but that's mainly in the morning. It'll go away, and the rest of the day we have some sunshine. So FC Cincinnati plays Saturday also. Sunday looks dry with a high of 74. And there you go, 2 days in the 80s, Monday and Tuesday on the 7-day forecast. We should make it into the low 80s, and the Reds are back in town starting Monday. Okay, so now we have 2 days in a row with high temperatures in the 80s. Let's see how long that string is going to go. And what you'll see here is probably going to make you happy. All right. There are 7 more days in the forecast with high temperatures at 80 or higher and lows in the 60s. That goes out through the 10th of the month. I think we stay fairly dry from the 4th through the 7th, and we begin to get wetter the 8th, 9th, and 10th of the month. So that's really encouraging because the soil's going to warm up. Everything's going to feel much more like late spring heading into early summer. And actually, we are in meteorological summer through this entire 7-day stretch here, because meteorological summer is June, July, and August. Okay, the 7-day plus looks like this. There are the highs, there are the lows. Now take a look. Yesterday, when we looked at this, we were just right about normal, just about normal on both the high and the low side. And now we're significantly warmer than normal for quite a stretch here, both on the high temperature side and the low temperature side. And so that will warm the soils, that'll warm everything up. If you've got a pool that isn't heated, as I mentioned before, the warmer nights and some sunshine will warm things up. So things are starting to look like they're going to get back to about normal. Okay, so what's the takeaway from all this? There we go. A stretch of pool weather. Everybody's been calling it pool weather. Not cool, but pool. So we are going to have for some pool weather, and that means it's warmer than normal. And we're going into more showery type of weather. In other words, instead of rain that lasts all day or whatever, more like those pop-up afternoon showers and thunderstorms we get during the summer. And so that means a lot of dry time and less rain time, but still some rain coming down. And then soils, lawns, and gardens are all going to tend to dry out. I don't mean drought dry, but I mean dry out a little bit and make the soils and that more accessible so you're not really sinking in the mud. Okay, so let us go ahead and take a look at what is, if we have anybody watching on Facebook here. Oh, I've got to just find it. There we go. Oh, yes, we got a few, more than a few. All right, Susan Wally says, good evening, Steve. I'll take, I will take this over flooding rain. Absolutely. I'd rather have drizzle in this than any kind of really heavy rainfall, Susan. Deborah Jameson says, nice forecast. A few showers will be fine. Yeah, I agree. We don't want to dry out completely, but we just want to dry out a little bit and get some sunshine in there. Cecilia Rossi Greenwood says, hello. Hi there, Cecilia. Brenda Smith, it's not on Roku TV. Yeah, I've got all the buttons pushed this time, Brenda. This time it's not my fault because that button is pushed. That button is pushed. If anybody sees it on Roku TV and you're looking at Facebook too, would you please let her know? Okay. Okay, and those are all the comments. All right, so Brenda, I'm not sure what's going on this time because it's according to my buttons. I've only got 2 buttons here. One that says to stream it and the other one that says turn it on. And that applies to more than just Roku TV, so that it should be working. But I'll have to check out and see what's going on. Because for once, I can say it's not my fault. So, okay, let me, since those are all the comments, let me go back to the 7-day forecast. We'll go over that, and then we will call it an evening. All right. Okay, so as soon as the 7-day comes up, I will give it to you full screen so you can see it better. It's loading right now, and here it comes any second now. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now what's going on? Something weird stuff is happening all the time. There we go. All right, so here goes the 7-day forecast. 57 and 72 the low tonight and the high tomorrow. FC Cincinnati plays down at TQL Stadium on the west side of Cincinnati. Slim chance for shower Thursday, scattered storms on Friday. Both days should have some showers, but Thursday looks to be the drier of the 2 days. I think most of that rain Friday's in the morning. Saturday, showers in the morning, maybe a clap of thunder, then drying out. FC Cincinnati plays Saturday afternoon. Sunday looks like mild sunshine. The Reds are back with a high of 80 on Monday, and then mild sunshine in the forecast for Tuesday. When we go to beyond the 7-day forecast, only 3 of 7 days have the chance for some rainfall, which is good news. That means 4 or 7 don't. And we're looking at high temperatures each of those 7 days in the 80s and low temperatures in the 60s. So if we go to beyond, or the 7-day plus, excuse me, there are the high temperatures, there are the lows. Now watch what happens with the normal high. By the time we get to the 10th of June is 81, and the normal low is 61. And we are going to be above normal for, on the high side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And we're going to be above normal on the low side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days in a row there. So, so we've got some nice warmer weather heading on into the tri-state. Okay, that's it. Thanks for joining me. Have yourself a nice evening. Let's hope that with somewhat brighter skies tomorrow, we have enough sun mixed in with the clouds that it'll warm us up into the lower 70s. We have a pretty dry day on Thursday, a fairly wet start to the day on Friday, and then shower activity should come to an end Saturday morning, and the rest of the weekend looks dry. And of course, we've got that warming trend coming our way. That's it. Have yourself a nice evening, and thank you for joining me.